as we get deeper into this one.
And here we come, Rick. Here we come.
Speedway on the CBS Sports Network, ARCA Racing Series action, and we are underway.
Wow. Grant Enfinger got a great start there. J.J. Haley spun the tires early, fell back to fourth right off the bat.
Enfinger in the 90 won at Daytona, first 3 races of the season, in fact, and he was your points leader up till last week.
Really surprised there. Josh came from fourth spot and jumped all the way up to second and followed Grant up through there.
Tom Hessert in the Cairguard 77 in third position right now. As your scoring loop comes in at the top of the screen, Enfinger out in front. Josh Williams with that great move in the 6 car. Didn't talk much about him. Here's side-by-side action. Mason Mitchell on the outside of the 3 car. That's young Carl Weber from Indiana. Mason Mitchell says, I'm headed to the front. Yeah, he's in a hurry, Rick. Oh, we got trouble. We got trouble in turns 1 and 2. Our leader's around. Enfinger spins over in turn 2. Tom Hessert's teammate, the 22 of Austin Wayne Self, Justin Boston, sliding to a stop on lap 4. That's our first caution of the night here at Elko Speedway. Wild action down in turn 2. Andy Grant Enfinger might have gotten a little help there. Well, he came right in here on the lap traffic, and that caused a little bit of a problem right off the bat. Take another look at it here. There's Hessert at the 77. Enfinger just lost it by himself. Well, there's a lap car right in there, and I think that's what triggered the whole thing there and got it going, the 40 car, and everybody's on the brakes. Cars early in trouble. That was the 40 bouncing off the infield and bouncing up into the race leader, as Andy mentioned. The Triple K 90 of Enfinger in trouble. Let's take a quick timeout. You're watching the ARCA Racing Series on CBS Sports Network. We go back to the front. There's Kimmel in the 44, Benjamin in the 55. How about the 6? And we've got caution. The 22 of Austin Wayne Self from Texas going around over in turn 2. So that's our second caution of the night, with 21 laps complete here at Elko Speedway. Running order top of your screen. We'll see if any of the other drivers come to pit road for their first stop of the night when we come back at Elko. Back live at Elko Speedway, Elko, Minnesota. The ARCA Racing Series presents. Frank now stacking up. Grant's going to get his way back in the action alongside John West Townley. Battling here for 4th. Schrader in the white 52. Contact. John West Townley goes around with Carl Weber. John West Townley up toward the wall. I don't think he made contact. Weber on the brakes. 3rd caution already with 31 laps on the board tonight here at Elko Speedway. So caution flying as John West Townley of the Zaxby's Toyota loses it up in turn 3. Let's get a timeout in. Back with more at Elko Sports Network. Under caution for the 4th time tonight here at Elko Speedway, Elko, Minnesota. The ARCA Racing Series Akona 250 on CBS Sports Network. Here's why. Young Kyle Benjamin tried to go 3 wide on the outside, Andy Hillenberg. Well, Kyle did a great job getting around the outside of Kenny Schrader and then was working on Frank, slowed Frank up and let Kenny get his nose under. He got into Frank and Frank got into Kyle Benjamin. Tough break for the 17 car there. Really kind of unexpected for the 52 and 44. And there you see Mason Mitchell working his way through the wreck too. Haley out of Indiana, youngster on the pole tonight at age 15, youngest pole award winner in ARCA Racing Series history. Trying to cap it off with the drive back to the front. Running short of time. Coming up on 25 laps to go. The gap was about 5 seconds. This battle going on the racetrack. Now there's the 6 of Williams. That's out of turn 2. Meantime, your race leader Enfinger closing in on those cars. He's about a quarter of a lap behind lapping these guys. Here's Williams moving by Boston now. So Josh Williams saying, hey, I'm not going to give up on this thing. He's trying to wedge his way up and get outside Prater's 2 car and avoid losing ground to Justin Boston there. Well, Justin was, I think he was pretty lucky that Josh used his head right there in that spot, because if Josh would have forced that, I think we might have got that late caution. We talked about Grant Enfinger has been so strong here tonight, leading this race, dominating here in the later stages. After his 3 wins to start the season in the 90 car, there's Enfinger coming out of turn 4 to put Gallagher another lap down. 9th, 12th, 4th, 8th, and 8th. Not bad. Nothing out of the top 12. 4 of those are top 10 finishes. But when you win the first 3, you expect to win them all, don't you? Well, you do from that point. But I tell you what, Grant's really put on a clinic for him tonight. You know, great prepared race car so far through 230 laps. Going to be coming to 20 to go right now. Grant's hoping no caution, no caution. Enfinger is your leader. Your running order, top of your screen, presented by Ansel Gloves. Enfinger is out in front. Hesser 10 seconds back in second at the 77. Haley another 2 back in third. Boston right there. And you've got Schrader and Williams a lap down. So again, we've got 4 cars on the lead lap tonight here at Elko Speedway. Thomas Prater in the DK Lock 2 car. Doing a nice job, trying to hang tough. Qualified 17th. He was running back around 15th earlier.
The Moose. Go Moose.
Absolutely. Rookie last year, second full year on the tour this year as he learns the craft of stock car racing. There's the 15 of John West Townley, who's run out a couple of cautions. But John West, not bad getting back into the top 10. He scored 9th right now. There's Hesser to the 77, the Careguard entry. One of the Cunningham Motorsports Dodges. He's the teammate in the 22 of Austin Wayne Self. And Tom Hesser, even though he's 10 seconds back, he's done a nice job here tonight.
Oh, absolutely. The whole race, Tommy's run a good run. He got held up there behind that 25 on that original restart. Let Grant get away. And part of this is you're always in traffic. When you can hang with the leader, you get the breaks that the leader gets. When you get a straightaway back, all of a sudden those breaks and those holes start getting a lot smaller and lets the leader pull away even further.
Hesser in the 77, 15 laps to go, and he is all alone in second spot. Showing you the gap at the top of your screen. Not many cars left on the lead lap. Brent Enfinger had a battle on his hands in the first 100 laps, but once he took command after that first full round of pit stops, Andy Hillenberg, he has laid an Alabama butt kicking on this field tonight.
Yes, he has. He got turned around there on lap 2, got back to the lead before the 50 lap mark, and has just continually marched on and through this field and through lap traffic all night long.
So Enfinger with 13 laps to go tonight. Hesser now comes to 8.5 seconds back. Enfinger caught up in a little lap traffic. Justin Boston in the 25, 4th car on the lead lap. We watch Enfinger all by himself here at Elko Speedway. A couple of great ARCA Racing Series events presented by Menards coming up here on CBS Sports Network in the weeks ahead. In 2 weeks, Sunday afternoon, July 6th, we'll have action for you from Winchester Speedway in Winchester, Indiana. Winchester calls itself the world's fastest half mile. Battling here for a good run tonight is Josh Williams in the 6th car. 1 lap down. 25 of Justin Boston. They are in the top 6 right now. Boston in the 25 in 4th spot. Williams in 6th, 1 lap down. Kenny Schrader in the 52, 1 lap down. As we see 10 laps to go. Show the field tonight here at Elko Speedway. 10 laps remaining. Boston in the 25, the 6 of Williams. Schrader in the 52, part of that mix here.
And Tommy Prater unfortunately had to make a green flag stop, but he is able to get back out.
Thomas Prater in the 2 car. The DK Lock entry, we saw him a few moments ago. Boston in the 25, Williams in the 6.
I'm really surprised here that that these two they're not on the same lap, that they're having to race each other this hard. You know, Schrader being in the free pass position now, I think Josh might have turned up the wick just a little bit.
Well, and in this action here, as we have watched these cars battle, Josh Williams behind Kenny Schrader to pick up 5th position, even though he's a lap down. Josh Williams saying, hey, I'm not giving up on this thing.
That's my boy. Good job, Josh.
No question about it. 5 laps to go. Next time by here at Elko Speedway. 5 to go. The 90 of Grant Enfinger, the Triple K Construction Ford. Enfinger really doing a super job tonight. This will be his 4th win of the season. Should propel him back into the points lead. Mason Mitchell in the 98 outside the top 10 at this moment. Scored in 10th spot, I should say. And Mason Mitchell will lose a lot of ground tonight to Grant Enfinger in the championship battle.
Yeah, Grant will retake the points lead. With the way that the ARCA points work, he got 10 points for qualifying, closed the gap up to 20. Just needs to beat Mason by 4 spots to tie him, 5 to take the lead.
And right now, it looks like he'll beat Mason by 9 positions if things stay the way they are here at Elko Speedway.
Now, Grant's having to work a little harder than I think he wants to with 3 laps to go here, but we'll see if he just rides behind Frank and just tries to hide for a little bit.
Enfinger, your race leader, he'll see the white flag next time by here at Elko Speedway in Elko, Minnesota. Enfinger has not put a wheel wrong since he had a little help going around over on lap 2, turn 2. Got it pointed in the right direction, no problem at all. White flag waves over to leader Enfinger in the 90. just has to navigate some lap traffic. Frank Kimmel will say no problem at all. Kimmel has struggled here tonight. He will not defend his victory at this event 1 year ago. And Finger setting sail.
Nice job.
Coming out of turn 4, and Grant Enfinger is your winner tonight at the Akona 250, presented by Calypso Lemonade. Enfinger is your winner. Second spot goes to Tom Hessert. Third, J.J. Haley gets a top 3 at age 15, and Justin Boston rounds out the first 4. Those are your 4 cars on the lead lap. When we come back on the CBS